We are now on our way to Ifo Refugees Camp in northeastern Kenya. This camp is the home of 500,000 refugees from Ethiopia and Somalia. The camp is around 500 kilometers away from capital Nairobi and 90 kilometers from the volatile region of Somalia. As you can see, youths are happily playing around next to Friends Primary School in Ifo, and they don't know actually what brought them here. God willing, they might go back one day with the glory. This is the new block that has been allocated to the newly arrived asylum seekers. They have arrived, some of them have arrived here like in the last 2 years, but the others have arrived recently. Those who have arrived in the late 2012, they didn't manage to get registration with UNHCR and the government. As you can see here, these constructions are what has been done by the newly arrived refugees, and they don't have the plastic sheets to cover their structures because they are not entitled to this assistance because they don't have ration card. In Ifo refugee camp, or literally in most of the refugees camp, a ration card is something that will entitle you to so many assistance. And the youths, they are not out of hope. They are still hopeful that UNHCR will register one day and be able to help them with plug sheets to cover their structures. The youths are always strong enough and hopeful enough. They come after they finish their home, they will also assist some friends who have arrived after them. And this is how the bricks have been made. They collect soil, they pour water, then they later mix and then start molding it. Molding bricks is not only a business of men, even women, those who don't have the husbands and supporter, they are also working hardly to make sure that they have a roof on their top. The other thing is that this place is highly infested by scorpions. Ladies or men could have looked for another structure, but because of the danger of the scorpions, that is why they are being forced to mold the bricks so that they will at least be safe from the stink of scorpions. This is one of the guys who have accommodated some of the refugees because they are not getting food ration from UNHCR. And as you can see, these houses have been constructed, no fence around, but still guys are still working day and night to make sure that they have a shelter for their loved ones. Actually, around this place, most guys, they are borrowing wheelbarrows from people who have arrived before them, and some of the guys are directing them or instructing them on how to mold the bricks. Maybe someone can wake up early in the morning and can work on approximately 50 or 60 bricks per day. And this is very tiring and is very tiresome. So these are some of the procedures. As you can see, this is now we are heading to one of the football pitch where most of the youths spend their evening playing football. This is a bit out of the camp. Is not really very far from the camp. And as you can see, this is Ojulu Nyumulu, the community leader in the camp, is directing us and helping us in accessing all these areas. He has been very helpful to make sure that we complete our work. This is the block of some of the guys who arrived before, which is means some of the guys who arrived in 2003, late 2003, early 2004, 5, and 6. One of the asylum seekers.
My name is Arieto Manukwia. I came here December 2012. These are my children, the elder and the youngest. This is where I live. And my husband was killed. This is where we sleep. Very hot. This tent was given by one of my friends. Night and daytime, it's very hot. We can't sleep with the kids. We don't have ration card. We're sharing the food with friends who have a ration card who came before us. No medical. And the food we are sharing with friends is not even enough. We are just surviving here because it's better I live here with the children because I decided not to go back to Ethiopia. I have nobody left there. I want to stay here for my children, for their safety.
My name's Uchan Obali. I came here long time ago, and I'm now helping this relative of mine to put up this structure. And now, after I finish this structure, I have a problem of materials for the roofing. And my fear is once the rainy season comes, it might wash down this one, and then all my effort will be in vain. So I would like if there is anyone who could help so that I can roof this structure.
Yeah, my name is Aboka Balalomo. I came here, I'm a new arrival. These are my children. There was a problem. When we reach here, it's the same thing, a big problem. We don't have food, no ration card, and it's hard to survive. Even I have a child here, when if we don't eat, it's getting sick. This is my house. I don't have the plastic sheet cover because we don't have a ration card yet. I'm not registered. To survive, to have food, we're sharing with my neighbors, my friends. When they see me, I don't have anything for the children. They're dividing the food they have with me. That is the way to survive. Yeah, it's better we are to survive here than killing because there they're killing people every day. Here there is a problem, but our problem here, we are trying to survive to do some other things. Like you go for firewood, those of refugees called Somali, they're running after women. This is the only our problem in this camp. So we don't know yet what the UN has decided for us. This is how we live. My name is Damota Gwagila. This is where I live with my cousin. I'm a new arrival. Yeah, she's helping me to live with her together because I don't have a place to stay. Yeah, I have my children. My husband was killed. I don't have ration card. I'm not registered. This is the small food we are sharing. This is where I live. Yeah. There, how I reach here, I don't even believe because we have been attacked at the evening at 12. Place called Abubo. I have my 3 children and the others, my cousin, they are 6. One was beaten so badly, and one was arrested. Then around 12 noon, the next day, we arrived at a place called Abol. It was very hard. I was carrying my children, they was not well. because some of them was beaten and they are sick. There is no food, and it's hard to survive. But we decide to move on, to walk through all this way to reach to this camp with my children. It's not easy. Now we are here. We have not registered yet. No food, nothing. Yeah, my cousin, she's the one helping. This is where I sleep. This is where I sleep. We cook in. Then after cooking, we clean up again and sleep here with the children because there is nowhere to go. This is where I sleep. The wind, the heat, you're sleeping in the same place where we are cooking.
I fled Ethiopia in 2005, and I came here. I actually got married here in the camp. Now I have one child. So when my relatives come and UNHCR was not registering refugees by then, I accommodated them, and we have been sharing the little food I'm getting from UNHCR, and I'm also allowing her to sleep in this small structure we refer to as kitchen. But my fear is that since we have a lot of scorpions around.
No, my problem here, we don't have a way to go for treatment to the hospital because I don't have a ration card. If you have that card, you can go for treatment for medical. My leg and my back pain. Yeah, I fell down when we are running all the way. My name is Aretu Kelo Uman. I'm a new arrival. This is my house. I lost my husband and my child. I'm alone. I'm a single. I don't have a ration card. I'm here waiting for registration. Nowhere to go. I'm sharing with my friends. I don't have a house. I'm really confused because I don't know what to do. I have to wait to survive. If UN decide to register my name, because I'm alone. I don't want to go back there. Can't forget for what happened to my husband and my child. It's so hard for me. I'm not feeling well. There's no way to go to hospital because I don't have a ration card. I'm not registered yet. I'm confused.
In the camp is difficult unless you are strong enough. It's a bit difficult to manage. This is a lady who is coming from the bush after collecting firewood. There in the bush, you might be subjected to so many things. There was an incidence of rape, attack, and assault by the Al Shabaab militant group, those who have fled from Somalia. All of them are armed. Here, the community leadership are taking us around. They are showing us where the new arrivals are living, and the young boys are really happy spending their time. They are playing games, and this is the water point that refugees and asylum seekers are getting water. According to the program. My names are Ojuni Ojulu Ochala.